What's up, ladies and genitalia? Cruiser Bruiser here, back at you with another video. Out for a ride today on the Rebel 1100. We're heading up here to, heading into Chickamauga. We gotta go to McDonald's to use their Wi-Fi because Comcast Xfinity fucking sucks. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to work tonight. So yeah, way to go, Comcast. Yeah, lose me some money. Yeah, fuck you. It's fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, I've never had so much issues and so many problems out of an internet provider in my entire fucking life. Got up today, it was probably about 5 o'clock, which is around the time we usually get up. Got up and was getting ready to finish some schoolwork because, I mean, main reason we're having to go to McDonald's is because we have to do schoolwork. Like, I have schoolwork due tonight by midnight, and if I don't do it, I obviously fail that part of the class. Like, I failed that lesson. So I have to do this schoolwork, and I have no fucking internet to do it. And I don't know what it is with the cell phone towers right now, but even the cell phone is acting stupid right now. I don't know what's going on. Usually we have enough signal to at least access things and use like a Wi-Fi hotspot, things like that. But we got nothing. I don't know what the hell the deal is right now. Everything's just kind of going haywire. So yeah, we're going up here to McDonald's in Chickamauga, Georgia. We're gonna see if their Wi-Fi will let us connect to at least to our classes to get that done. For work, we're gonna have to end up taking the day off of work too, which fucking sucks. Luckily Thursday night, like last week when I went to the concert, I took the night off, but I used PTO, so I had vacation time to use. I mean, I still have some I can use for tonight, but I'm trying to save it. I'm trying not to use it all within like a week time frame. So yeah, I guess I'll just lose out on the pay for the night. And honestly, when shit like that happens and it's Comcast's fault, they should have to pay me for that night of work. I mean, I pay good fucking money for internet to have it not work. So I'm paying good money for internet and I'm losing money from not being able to work. So yeah, I mean, I better have a hefty discount on my next bill. That plus they need to give me like an extra like $200 credit for me missing the night of work. But anyway, I mean, hell, I figured we're riding down here to the McDonald's to do our schoolwork. I figured might as well do a video. I was like, hell, it feels nice outside. I'll just take the Rebel out. I wasn't really planning on going for a ride today, but I guess Comcast had other plans. I was planning on just getting up, working on my schoolwork, chilling, maybe watch a movie, drink some coffee, and get ready for work, but no. Yeah, Xfinity was like, nah, fuck you, you ain't doing any of that. So yeah, they were like, well, we could have a technician come out and check your issues, blah, 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 which they will likely try to charge me for when it's nothing on my end. It's not my problem. But yeah, the technician's supposed to come out tomorrow between 5 and 7. So hopefully they come out and they get it done quickly so we can work tomorrow night. I swear though, if you ever have the choice between Xfinity and something else, go with whatever the something else is. Oh, goddamn, that fucking hurt. That fucking bump, dude, that gets me every time. Right in the fucking back. Fucking Mike Tyson over here is spinal. I broke my back. Spinal. But yeah, if you ever have the choice between Comcast and something else, go with something else. Honestly, I would if we had the option, but Comcast has a monopoly out here, which honestly, it's technically illegal, but you know, they have the lobbyists and paying all the governor and fucking city council and all that kind of shit. They pay them a lot of money to be the only internet provider in this area, so yeah, which is highly fucking illegal, but hey, the government they can't do anything illegal. It's okay, the government can't do shit illegal. If the government can do it, it's not illegal for them. Oh yeah. Well, let's pull in here to McDonald's, and she brought the dog with her, so I don't think we're going to be going inside to do anything. We're going to be sitting outside, apparently. And I will see you guys there in a little bit. I guess I'm going to do some schoolwork, see if I can figure out about taking the night off of work, considering I have no internet to fucking work, and I can't work on hotspot because we have to be on VPN and we have to be on our home network, because obviously you can't work in fraud from a hotspot. That's obviously the whole purpose of fraud. But anyway, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Alright. After about 2 hours of sitting in the McDonald's parking lot to do my schoolwork, because Comcast Xfinity sucks fucking donkey balls. Yeah, I spent most of my evening sitting in the parking lot at a fucking McDonald's just so I could do my damn fucking schoolwork. I gotta put my phone in my front pocket. It's 9:30. Got here at like 7:30ish. Fucking ridiculous. The bright light is literally just a fucking dot. I gotta adjust this fucking shift lever, or at least the foot shift lever. It's a little bit too high up. You have to like pull your foot really high. So I know if I have to do that, I know the wife has to. But anyway, guys, it's what time is it? It says 3:25. Why does it say 3:25? Oh yeah, I forgot. The other day I unhooked the battery because I connected a battery tender to it. So the battery is is obviously not, or the clock is not accurate because the battery's been unhooked. Whee! But anyway, hopefully you guys can see. It's dark as shit because it's like 9:30 right now. As I stated, the fucking internet decided to go out because Comcast sucks fucking donkey balls. Fucking worst internet I've ever had in my fucking life. I don't know how they're such a big fucking company. They're such a massive conglomerate. Like, I just don't understand how their internet can be so fucking shitty. I've never had so many problems out of the internet provider before, like ever, in my entire fucking life. Even back when I had dial-up, when I was like a teenager, it was still better than this bullshit. We pay for gig speed. We're lucky if we get 400 megs. Like, very fucking lucky if we get 400 megs. And that's on a very good day. So, I mean, we're paying for gig speed. We never fucking get gig speed. I've never got anywhere close to it. Anytime there's an issue with it, and it's clearly not on our end, they had to send a tech out. Then they try to charge us for the tech, even though it's not our fucking problem that's going on. It's theirs. And that's when I'm like, nah, fuck you. I'm not paying shit. It's not my issue. It's not on my end. Like, I used to work for Comcast. I know exactly how they do things. They will fuck you over. There's countless times that I've had like little old ladies like call while I was working at Comcast and just be like, hey, I had like this $100 charge on my account for a tech that came out. And she's, you know, they're usually like, I don't know what this is even for. Like, you know, we had an issue a while back to where the Wi-Fi was messed up or something, you know, something was just messed up with their internet. It just wasn't working. And they had to have a tech come out for whatever fucking reason. I'm not sure why they need a tech come out. They could easily just send a reset signal and tell her, hey, unplug your modem and plug it back in. And usually that helps. Because, I mean, I've had the, you know, older people call in and say, hey, you know, that's all he did was come in and unplug it and plug it back in, and it worked. I'm not paying $100 for that shit. And, of course, when I worked there, I had the authority to take that charge off, and I would take it off. Like 99% of the time, I would take that off. The only time I wouldn't is if it was obvious that, like, if it's something on the inside of your house, say like you cut a cable by accident, or something that's on the inside of your house that's wrong with your actual wires and like the physical, like the hardware and stuff that's messed up on the inside, that's not Comcast's fault, then yeah, I can see charging for that, because that's not, you know, anything to do with actual Comcast's issue. But they would, I'd say 99.9% of the time, it was nothing to do with the customer. It was all Comcast issues, and they were just trying to charge the customer $100 to come out to fix something that should honestly just be fixed for free. But that's Comcast for you, man. I mean, they will butt fuck you. I can't tell you how many times, because I know exactly how it works. So, you know, like I said, I used to work there. I know exactly how they do things. I gave away so much free shit when I worked there just because I know how Comcast does people. I mean, obviously, if, you know, like I said, if I knew that it was an issue to where it was the customer's issue, like, because pay-per-views for one thing, customers would call and say, hey, there's this episode of whatever it may be, or like a porn or whatever it is they happen to buy. Like, I didn't purchase this. My kids had some friends over the other week, and they probably did it. a lot of the times with those, because the pornos, you can't refund those anyway. Like, it's against policy. Like, it won't even let you. Just because once you watch it, I mean, they can't take the jizz back. They can't shove the jizz back in your nuts. So you've already gotten your rocks off already. So of course they're not going to give you your money back. So, but that stuff like that, you know, obviously they can't give back. But like, you know, if something like, you know, a lot of the times those like an older lady, because the majority of the time it was older people, because they don't know how pay-per-view and all that stuff works, so they don't know what's going on. You know, they can accidentally order it by mistake and just be like, oh fuck, you know, I didn't know I even did that, which happens a lot. I mean, I know 100% that it happens a lot. But this lady called in one time, said that something about some UFC fights and some soccer matches and like just different random like pay-per-views that I know for a fact this older lady didn't watch. And I asked her, you know, because usually we were trained to tell them, you know, hey, I can go ahead and refund this one time. I'll go ahead and tell you how to set up a parental PIN to have to enter whenever you order something. That way, you can't accidentally press the button and order it. You have to physically go in and type in your number in order to actually order this pay-per-view. So I would usually help out the people, you know, tell them that. But this lady obviously did not watch any UFC. She didn't watch any like boxing and soccer matches and stuff like that. And I mean, she sounded pretty freaking old. I mean, yeah, there could have been, you know, like maybe a grandkid or something that, you know, came over and ordered it or whatever. That's understandable, but that's not her fault. Hey, I mean, if her grandkid ordered something and didn't tell her, that's the grandkid's fault. But instances like that, I would usually refund it. But yeah, it's essentially, long story short, I know I feel like South Park there, long story short, but then you just keep on going. But yeah, Comcast is shit. But, you know, as I stated before, they do have a monopoly out here. There's nothing else you can really go with. I think Verizon has an internet provider out here. We do have Verizon cell phones, so I may look into that because I am fucking tired of Comcast. I mean, we pay, excuse me, we pay like 120, if not more than, I don't even know the exact amount. Yeah, and I know it got to around like 160, or like 150, 160 before we ended up getting like rebate stuff. And I feel like I'm going so fast and I'm only going 48. There we go. But yeah, I mean, we pay good money for gig speed, but we hardly ever get it. But the thing is I would go back down to like 600 megs, but if we did, then we would only be getting like 100 megs, because whatever you go down to, your speed drops even fucking farther, even if you're not even getting the amount that you're even paying for to begin with. It still just drops down more. It's fucking stupid. But I'm probably going to look into Verizon, see what they offer. I know in certain areas out here you can get Windstream, but Windstream, I've had them before and they're worse than Comcast. I cannot stand Windstream. It never worked half the time. Whenever I try to play games and everything, it would just kick me offline constantly. And I can't have that while working at home, because as like right now, I'm losing money right now because I'm not at work. I'm supposed to be at work in like 15-20 minutes, and I can't be because I have no internet. So I'm losing out an entire, you know, 8-hour night of pay, which is a good bit of money. I mean, that right there would pay the internet bill. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to have a conversation with Comcast on the phone, and they're going to be giving me some free shit, because this is fucking ridiculous. Like this, we've literally had a tech come out not too long ago and actually fix everything, because we told him, hey, you know, we're paying for gig speed, but our internet, like, there's certain times where we were only getting like 100 megs. I'm like, dude, I'm paying gig speed. There's no fucking reason I should only be getting 1/10 of that. Like, I just don't get it. The biggest company in the world like that, or one of the biggest like internet and cable providers in the world, and y'all, that's the best you can do. I really wish I could get EPB. Ooh, shit, that's a big ass hole in the ground. I really wish I could get EPB fiber optics, but they're only in the Chattanooga area. They're not out here yet. And even though I am only, hell, fucking 3 miles, roughly, somewhere around that area, I don't know, a few miles from the Tennessee state line into Chattanooga, they just don't have it out here yet. But they're working on it, from what I understand. They just have to battle Comcast and battle all the lobbyists and everything that, you know, are lining their pockets in order to be able to have Comcast be the primary ISP out here. I need to stop by that motorcycle shop sometime. I always see a bunch of bikes out here doing like on the weekends and stuff, doing like cookouts and like bike nights and stuff, and I live like right fucking beside it, and I just never come over here, so I'm gonna have to come check it out sometime. But this right over here, I'll take you up here to where my wife first started learning how to ride before we started going to the school, because we just brought her over here, you know, just because it's a straight road back and forth, and it's there's no traffic. I mean, there's nothing going on back here. So this is technically where she originally learned to ride, at least, you know, getting her feet up on the pegs and all that. Hit this speed bump. Yippee! But yeah, so this little area right here, it's just a big straight road back and forth. I know you probably can't see shit, but it's just a straight road back and forth. Plus, I mean, it's got this little parking lot area here that you can practice driving around or riding around this little island thing right here, so you could, you know, practice your U-turns and riding in a circle. The only thing that sucks is there's a little bit of loose gravel here and there. But hey, that's road hazard awareness right there. Learn how to ride with road hazards. And then right back here, yippee! This is where I used to work. Oh, my nuts are fucking numb as shit on this fucking seat. God damn. Ugh. Got a big red light right there. This is Hitachi Astemo. Used to be Nissan. So, I mean, the brakes on this thing are Nissan brakes. This is basically where they make those parts. But it's Hitachi Astemo now. But I used to work here when it was Nissan, and we made steering knuckles for like the Honda CR-Vs and stuff. Wonder what this says. Record number of days, 357. Date of last recording, I don't know what all that says. But anyway, I used to work here. I'm glad I don't anymore. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I guess little short ride for the evening is done now. I'm gonna go home, get something to eat. Everybody's coming to work right now. They start work at 10. Man, I'm gonna go home, get something to eat. My wife went to get us some hot dogs from Sonic. Yeah, I know, supposed to be eating healthier, but hey, I mean, with no sugar. You know, I got, you know, unsweet tea with that peach flavoring in it, like the no sugar peach flavor, which we've been doing that a lot. I've been making like sweet tea and like taking like Coke Zeros and stuff like that, and then getting those flavored syrups that are sugar-free. Been using those to flavor my drinks and everything, so they work pretty well. So literally the worst thing that I've eaten all weekend is just going to be the hot dog that I'm about to eat. Like, other than that, I mean, we've eaten pretty good all week. Last night, or the night before, I forget which night it was, we made some grilled chicken salads. So I mean, I was going to get out the Blackstone, but I decided to just cook it on the cast iron. So you know, blackened some chicken on the cast iron, and we made some salad and cut up chicken and put it on the salad. So I mean, we did really good this weekend. I mean, the worst thing that we had over the last week was when we went to the concert. We had Whataburger, because I could not go anywhere near a Whataburger and not eat it. That's the one thing that I refuse, and the wife as well. We refuse to give up is Whataburger. So yeah, anyway guys, I guess I'm gonna hop out of here. I mean, you probably won't even be able to see much in this video at all anyway. I'm gonna get home and eat, hang out, and not sure what we're gonna do. We ain't got no internet, so we can't do anything on the internet, so I guess we'll just watch DVDs all night. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and as always, have a nice day.